people about it. So I situated nice. Frosty drink next to this juicy grilled burger and fries. Get my sundae, boom. I just dropped a $5 lunchagram on all my friends. Get ready for a little $5 indie.
Michael, we like your style. The $5 lunch. Entree, fries, drink, plus a sundae. Only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
There's a first down run by Tyler Lotz around the left side of the offensive line for the Jacks after that turnover on a first down carry there.
Actually, that was Anthony Evans, similar kind of running back as Lutz. A nice run on the outside. He's number 9. Lutz is number 6.
Good call there. Lutz now in motion to the right side, gets the ball. Got a blocker out front. Can he turn the corner? And a nice first down gain there.
He almost had that, Bob. Almost had that outside corner for a touchdown.
Yeah, good host of blockers out front running interference for him. So a big gain there for the Tigers. Going to put the ball down at about the 12-yard line.
Bounds by Rodrigo Campos.
First scoring threat of the night. Miss handoff there. So quarterback keeps the ball.
Almond was the ball carrier.
Yeah, not much gain there, maybe a yard. It's going to bring up second down.
Gain of 1 on the play.
And they'll say he picked up 1, second down and 9.
Carmona on the tackle.
Almond calling for the ball, man in motion to the far side of the field. Fake pitch, and he's going to take off and run it. He's got plenty of room, and it looks like he'll take it in for 6.
Nice shifty move by Colin Almond. Made a move on that Wapato defender, made him look silly. Got 6 points.
A nice patient run there, Sean. Waited for things to open up in front of him and then just basically walked into the end zone. So a great play there by the Tigers, and they put the first points on the board here tonight. PAT's good, so that'll put it right up 7-0. 5 minutes, 33 seconds left to go in the first quarter. We're going to step away for a short break and be right back.
You don't have to drive to Seattle for exceptional cancer care. Confluence Health's cancer program delivers world-class care close to home. We have a highly experienced oncology team in a state-of-the-art facility, and we're a member of the Seattle Cancer Care Alliance, which gives our patients access to world-renowned therapies developed at Fred Hutchinson, the University of Washington Medicine, and Seattle Children's. Together with the SCCA, we're delivering world-class cancer care close to home.
Well, Sean, it looks like we've got a pretty good ball game shaping up here. You know, both teams had pretty good drives on their first possession, long drives. Just a miscue there by Wapato, and then Ephrata was able to take that turnover and turn it into 7 points.
Yeah, that hurts if you're Wapato. You cannot turn the ball over on the road and expect a different result than what you've had all season. And of course, that is that Wapato hasn't won a game yet this season. They're hoping tonight's the night, but Tigers will make you pay if you turn the ball over.
Another short kick, and the up man has it, and a nice return there for Wapato, getting the ball all the way back to about their 40-yard line to start their second possession.
And Bob, one last note on that last touchdown drive by the Tigers. Colin Almond, boy, he looked shifty and under control. He scored that touchdown at 6'3", 170. He used his size to his advantage and snuck right in there.
Yeah, smart player out there. And I don't know, I think he goes both ways, actually. Plays linebacker, maybe safety out there for the Tigers defense. So 1st and 10 now, the Wolves on their own 39. Just 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Little misdirection play, but it doesn't fool the Tigers.
Picks up 2, maybe 3 yards on that run, first down run. That was number 34, Gregory Rodriguez.
Gain of 3 yards on the play.
Numbers are hard to see out there for sure. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 7. They say he picked up 3 on the run. Just under 5 minutes to go. 7-0 Ephrata. Looks like they're coming with the blitz, Sean. Oh, and a delayed pitch and barely got it over the defender. Don't know how they held on to that one.
Yeah, I don't know how that worked out, but the Wolves are thankful it did. Easily could have been another turnover.
Or a touchdown there, Sean. He picks up that little lateral. I assume that's a lateral. Maybe it was a forward pass. I don't know. Hard to see from here, but very close. No gain on the play anyhow, so that brings up 3rd down and 7 to gain for the Wolves. 4 minutes, 21 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ephrata up 7-0. Ephrata bringing the pressure again. Tried to get a screen pass out. They're gonna rule that incomplete.
Bob, I thought that was a lateral. That's going to be
and they do.
a ball. He pitched that backwards. Nice heads-up play by the Tiger defenders to just drop down on that and another turnover.
Yeah, another miscue there by the Wolves. But yeah, that's pretty close there, and they did. Yeah, call it a lateral there, Sean. Thought that was a forward pass. So big break there for the Tigers, and they're already in scoring position here, Sean.
But Bob, if you're Romeo Cohen's, the quarterback for Wapato, you have to make better decisions. That was a poor ball to pitch back. Even if you would have had that pitch correctly, it would have been a no gain.
Almond, a little flare pass out, but that's not going anywhere. In fact, it's going to lose some yards. But yeah, you're right. I mean, he's a senior out there. You think he'd know how to handle the ball a little bit better, but that's going to bring up a loss on that play for Ephrata on great defensive effort there by the Wolves. 5-yard loss, so that'll be 2nd and 15. Almond's got a receiver out to the left. That's Lutz, but he tried to run before he got the ball, and that never works.
Yeah, almost looked like that went through the hands of Jacob Firestone. And Lutz had a chance to catch it, but couldn't hang on to it. A tough play, and now we have 3rd down and long.
Yeah, Tigers drive stalling here, but that's because of a great effort by the defense from the Wolves. And there's a pass over the middle for a big gain and could have picked up the 1st down, Sean.
Yeah, that's Jacob Oxis. We've had him have a couple big games with the Tigers this season. A nice catch there. But they are short, but they will go for it, looks like.
8 yards on
yeah, I was
make that 9. 4th down.
Mistaken there on the down markers. You're right. So it's 4th and 7, and again, they'll go for it in Wapato territory. And there's a quick pass and a reception by Lutz. Nice couple of moves. And Darnner picks up that 1st down, but he's going to be a little bit short, I think.
They're going to get to him.
Oh my goodness.
And Bob, who else would you rather have that ball in hands? Tyler Lutz makes plays for the Tigers.
Boy, I'm telling you. Nice couple of cuts there, but yeah, just picks up the 1st down and moves the chains, and Ephrata's driving here. 1st and 10 on the Wapato 27, up 7-0. Just under 3 minutes to go. Handoff, and that one's sniffed out pretty good by the defense.
That's Dalen Gasling with the tackle in the backfield for the Wolves. Read that play, and he wasn't going to let Lutz get by him.
It's a good tackle there, and another good effort by the defense from Wapato. 2nd and 15. Almond, 2-step drop, looking for a receiver down the middle.
Boy, Bob, he had him. First deep pass of the night for Colin Almond. That easily could have been a touchdown. A nice touch on that throw.
Yeah, it was. Needed to be more on the outside shoulder.
For the Wolves. 3rd down, 15 to go. Halfback pass from Lutz, incomplete, intended for Oxis. 4th down, 15 to go. Pass intended for Lutz was incomplete. The Wolves will take over on downs.
Hand off up the middle. Short gain.
And Bob, after those couple first quarter turnovers, Wapato has made a change at quarterback now in is Jose Acevedo.
Well, yeah, you know, ball control is the name of this game. So, you know, I mean, if you make a couple of mistakes, coaches have a pretty short leash. So, looks like we've got a timeout on the field, and we're going to step away for a quick break and be right back.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
Well, we got a tight ball game here. Sean, just 7 points on the board in the first 7 minutes of this ball game. And Afreda is up, but Wapato's giving them a tussle here.
Yeah, Bob, for the mistakes they've made so far in this first quarter, they're right in this game, down 7 with the ball. A change at quarterback, a sophomore in now, Jose Acevedo. Let's see what he can do.
And handoff up the middle. Ball's on the ground. Looks like Afreda might have come up with it.
It looks that way, Bob. That would be 3 turnovers in this first quarter.
Boy, and it is. It does go over to the Tigers, and again, an unfortunate error, forced error on the Wolves. And you know, you can't continually shoot yourself in the foot if you're trying to pick up your first win of the season here.
You have to wrap that ball up when you're tailback, but credit to the Tiger defense forcing these turnovers, and they'll have great field position now, first down and 10.
That was a big stick. You could hear it all the way up in the press box here. Almond calling for the ball, pitched to the right. Lutz makes a nice cut, gets it around the edge, and he's going to take that all the way into the end zone. What a nice little run.
Tyler Lutz. Boy, he can make something out of nothing. Got to the outside and made a couple people look silly with that run, Bob. What a touchdown by Tyler Lutz.
A big run there by Tyler Lutz, and again, a host of blockers out front, and Afreda's got it going on right now. 13-0. Minute 40 to go in the first quarter.
Lutz had 246 yards rushing last week versus Sela. Bob, he might be on pace to break that record tonight.
And it looks like the PAT splits the uprights for the 14th point. So Afreda, a 2-score lead here, Sean, up 14-0. We're going to step away for a commercial break and be right back.
My name is Kat Sanderson, Managing Broker for Pillar Rock Realty Group. We love the Columbia Basin because it's our home, and we want to give back to our community by kicking off our Pay It Forward campaign. If you buy or list with us, we will donate 1% of our total proceeds to a local charity of your choice and in your name. Call us today at 754-4444 or visit pillarrockrealty.com because we are your local real estate experts.
Central Washington Athletic Conference Sports.
So another turnover there by Wapato that leads to a second score for Afreda. Tigers up 14-0 with a minute 40 to go in the first quarter.
For the Wolves.
And Afreda, you know, getting a couple breaks here, Sean.
Kick off for the Tigers.
Yeah, some just bad plays by that Wapato offense. Tigers, with the big crowd here at home, making some fireworks on offense, creating this nice 14-0 lead. Here's a chance for another turnover.
And almost a muff kickoff there, yeah, as neither returner could decide who wanted the ball. So it's got a 5-yard return as all for the Wolves, and that's going to pin them deep in their own territory, and they'll start this drive on their own 16 with a minute 33 to go in the first quarter, down 14-0. Wolves break the huddle. Like Afreda's going to bring pressure. And they do. Gets the pass off, looking for a receiver. And there's a flag on the play.
Bob, I think he made that catch. That was Odell Beckham Jr. like. That was one heck of a grab.
That really was a lot of contact out there, and it looks like it's going to be interference. And who are they going to call it on? I mean, both were going for the ball, but yeah, great catch by the receiver.
Javier Vela with that reception. You'd see that one on your top 10 plays.
And that will go against the Tigers. Yeah, that was a great play out there.
24-yard gain on the
and I'm sure they'll take the gain and not the penalty.
First down.
Boy, if I'm Wapato, I'd give him some more targets. Vela making some great athletic play out there.
It was a great play, and Wapato is going to take the gain, so it'll be first down now and 10 from their own 39. A minute 26 to go in the first quarter. Afraid up 14-0. Little movement there on the tackle, the left tackle, left early. It's going to be a false start against Wapato, pushing back 5 yards. So it'll be a 1st and 15 for the Wolves.
Yep, positive play for Wapato, then a negative play. They can't do that if they want to get back in this game. Still only down by 14 points, so, you know, first quarter of play, they are in this game still, but they can't continue to shoot themselves in the foot.
Yep, they got to all get on the same page here. So 1st and 15 for Wapato. Quincy bringing the pressure again, handoff up the middle. A little bit of room, but not a whole lot.
Not much going, like you said, Bob.
Rodriguez was
bring up second down and long.
No gain on the play.
They're saying no gain on that play, Sean, so it will be 2nd and 15 for a first. 43 seconds to go in the first quarter. Afreda up 14-0. Two wide receivers to the near side. Quarterback rolling to the near side, got pressure and a reception, but a nice stick by the defender, and the quarterback took a big hit himself there.
Yeah, big hit by Jacob Firestone for the Tigers. Saw that play, didn't let it really get underway. Picked up maybe 2 yards there on offense for the Wolves, so it brings up 3rd down and long.
Yeah, short gain there for the Wolves. 2 big sticks there by the defense. That's going to end the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter.
By 2 scores, 14-0. We'll step away for a quick commercial break and be right back.
To save some energy, I've used Einstein's mass energy equivalents to design the haptic suits you see in front of you. They will maintain our core body temperature while we completely turn off our heat and air conditioning. With the money we save on our Grant PD bill, I'll be expecting that trip to Disneyland this year.
You don't need to be a super genius to save energy and money. Visit grantpud.org to learn how.
Yeah, 14-0 here to start the second quarter. Sean, 2 first quarter touchdowns on the board for Afreda, but you know, Wapato not playing all that bad for a team that's giving up 45 points a game and just averaging 6. You know, they played tough here, just a couple of miscues on their part, or Afreda wouldn't have those points on the board.
Yeah, you just put the nail in the coffin, Bob. It's the turnovers. That's what's killing Wapato. It's what's killed them all season long. And the Tigers here at home coming off a big victory. They're going to make you pay when you turn the ball over. And they've done just that.
Yeah, they have. So 3rd and 13 now for Wapato on their own 36. Tried to get off a draw, but boy, the Tigers were all over that.
A big number 64, Hayden Heston snuffed that one out big. Big tackle for loss.
Boy, yeah, that pushed him back another 10, 15 yards there, Sean. So that's going to bring up 4th and forever here for the Wolves. And they'll certainly be kicking this away. Second quarter action brought to you by Corey Pickerel, State Farm. 11 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 14-0. The Quincy. I'll get it straight. I'm in afraid of. We're in afraid of, right, Sean?
We are.
The Tigers. Well, you might be. Apparently, I'm somewhere else.
And we had Quincy last week.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all over. So
Jack's got that big win over East Valley.
They really did. They needed that, their first league win of the season. So yeah. So that penalty is going to go against Wapato here, and the Wolves will be backing up 5 yards.
Illegal substitution on the offense, 5-yard penalty. 4th down, 26 to go.
So yeah, that brings up 4th down now and 28 yards to go for a first, and definitely a punting situation for the Wolves. And is that Lutz back there to receive?
Indeed it is, and another penalty being called.
Referee now pointing at the Tigers, so this certainly not enough for a first down. It's going to be offsides, it looks like. 5 yards.
Sloppy start of the second quarter.
It really is. It really is. And that gets the Wolves a little bit out of trouble there. You know, give them a little bit more room to kick that ball. And here's the hike, and kicks away. And fair catch going to be called. Almost took off with the run there, but yeah, no block there for Lutz, and he hauls that in. So the Tigers will take over on their first possession of the second quarter.
You know, Bob, we're so accustomed to seeing Lutz back there. That was actually Zach Berryman, just a sophomore for the Tigers. Had a chance, but probably made the right decision there and just fair caught that ball.
Well, I'm telling you, it is hard to see numbers up here, Sean, so good call there. Tigers ball on their own 36-yard line. And we're going to have another hanky on the field, Sean. It has gotten sloppy here.
Both teams having trouble with the penalty flag here in this second quarter.
Too far along in the season, Sean, for this to be happening. I mean, you can expect this out of maybe the first game or the second game of the season, but boy, too many penalties.
Encroachment on the defense, 5-yard penalty, 1st down, 5 to go.
That's encroachment, so that's a 5-yard walk-off there against the Wolves. Brings up 1st and 5 for the Tigers. Handoff. No room to run there. Good tackle there by the defense.
And as we said earlier, Bob, this is a split quarterback job for the Tigers, and in now is Quinto Strowski, his first snaps of this game.
So Strowski in shotgun formation, calls for the ball, got a receiver downfield. Looks like he might have been held up there a little bit, and I think it's going to be a flag against Wapato.
And they will call that, but boy, Ostrowski took a lick there, Bob. He got hit hard in the backfield. Got up just fine, though. Little ginger with his limp. Hopefully he's okay.
Welcome to the ball game. Definitely. So that pass call will be against the Wolves. It's pass interference, a spot foul here coming up. And that'll bring up a first down now as the chains are going to move for Freda.
15-yard penalty
is placed
for a first
on the Wapato 43, 1st and 10. 10 minutes, 24 seconds to go in the half. Tigers up 14-0. Man in motion to the far side, hand off to the near side. Got a little room and get around the edge. It looks like he might be hurt out there, Sean.
Yeah, that's Tyler Lutz, Bob. He just fell right down. Looks like it might be that left ankle. Don't want to speculate too much, but
yeah, he got tackled around the ankle, and the defender kind of fell on him a little bit. He tried to get up and run, but went right back to the ground. So, yeah, hopefully he's not hurt out there too bad, but got an official timeout on the field. And we're going to step away for a quick break and be right back.
What's white and yellow and red all over? If you said the local book telephone directory, the one with the purple sunset on the cover, then you're right. In print and online at statewideyp.com, it features up-to-date local maps, community information, and a calendar of events. With a restaurant dining guide with full local menus and a reverse directory, you're sure to find the number you're looking for. It's the best way to get the information you need. Pick up a copy of the local book today or visit statewideyp.com.
That was a gain of 7 yards by Mr. Lutz on the play. Brings up 2nd down, 3 to go.
Tyler Lutz having to be helped off the field there. Looks like he might have injured his knee or his foot. But he's out now, and the handoff up the middle for a short gain there.
Yeah, Lutz looks to be in serious pain, Bob. Let's hope
Firestone was a ball carrier.
he can pull through and get back in this game, but the thoughts are with him. Hopefully he'll be okay. Firestone had that carry there. He's going to be looked upon heavy now with Lutz out.
Yeah, that would be a huge loss for the Tigers if he can't come back. He is their workhorse. Ostrowski got a receiver open the middle, and that's a catch. And a nice pickup there for a first down.
Nice little dump off pass to Patrick Walker. A big target, 6'3", 200, first down Tigers.
Yeah, they've moving pretty good down the field right now. Ostrowski looks pretty good out there, Sean. See, man in motion. Little miscue there, trying to hand off the ball, and luckily he fell on it.
Yeah, smart play by Ostrowski just to fall on that, not try to pick it up and make something out of that play.
Gasoline on the tackle for the Wolves.
A big loss there on that first down play. Loss of 6.
Yeah, that's big there, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 now. Well, 16, I'm sorry, 2nd and 16 for the Tigers. Handoff up the middle. Got some blockers. Maybe picked up 5.
Their powerful back, Firestone. Yeah, Bob, looks like 5 yards on that run, brings up 3rd down and about 10 yards.
Don't see him trying to tape up Lutz's ankle or anything. He's sitting there on the bench, but trying to collect himself. Pass over the middle there from Ostrowski. He has a receiver and a reception.
Nice second effort by Jacob Oxis. Powers his way for a first down.
Javier Cortez on the tackle.
That's some tough running right there in the middle of the field there, Sean. A little quick pop, and hopefully you don't get a quick pop yourself on that end. But yeah, good pickup there. Brings up a 4th and 1 for Freda on the Wapato 14, and we know they're going for it here.
Wow, so they're going to call him just short. I thought he had enough on that second effort.
Yep. So big stand here for Wapato if they can hold Freda. Step, a little hesitation move and a nice gain and a pick up there by Firestone.
I like that play call, Bob. Give it to your big back, your powerful back, Jacob Firestone, running right up the middle.
And a first down Tigers.
Big play there.
Yeah, just running right behind a couple of the big boys up front there, and a nice gain. So that's going to bring up a 1st and goal here for Freda. 7 minutes, 48 seconds to go in this one, first half. Here's a handoff. Firestone. Is he in?
Going to call him down at the 1 yard line, just short.
Another good run there by Freda. They're up to the line real quick. Don't want Wapato to get set. They got a late guy coming in on the field. There's going to be a flag. And is that going to be a dead ball foul? It's a late substitution. They could have had 12 on the field. And we'll get it sorted out here. I think there is an illegal substitution there, but what is the call here, ref?
Illegal substitution on the defense, half the distance to the goal, brings up 2nd down and goal.
So we'll have 2nd down and goal now, Bob.
And Firestone looks like he put his head down and got over the goal line for another score for Freda.
Firestone.
Yeah, nice run by Firestone. Had a couple of nice runs on that drive. We should see him carry that ball a lot here as this game continues. Of course, with Tyler Lutz still on the sideline with an ankle injury.
To attempt the point after.
So that puts 20 points on the board for the Tigers. Espinoza with the PAT attempt here. Freda looking to the sidelines. They might be a man short out there. And they had to call a timeout, and that's exactly what happened. Guy running on the field there late, so a timeout I'm sure Coach Mills didn't want to burn.
Yeah, that's not a time you want to call a timeout on a PAT attempt up 20-0. But you have to do it when you don't have enough guys on the field.
Well, it only takes once to embarrass yourself like that to not have it happen again. So big Ethan Wall's out there now and in his spot. And
I tell you what, Bob, I liked Quinn Ostrowski on that drive for the Freda Tigers. He held his ground in the pocket, took one big hit early on that drive, but made a couple nice solid throws. Didn't do anything fancy, gave it to his running back, Jacob Firestone. A nice solid opening drive by Quinn Ostrowski.
Yeah, he looked really solid out there. And a bot snap. Trying to throw maybe for a 2-point conversion. Scrambling around, got a receiver. And does he get in? He does.
Wow.
Look at there, look at there.
Just like Coach Mills drew it up.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't have designed it any better than that.
Heck of an effort.
Tigers missed the extra point attempt, but get a 2-point conversion to go up 22-0 here. 7 minutes, 18 seconds to go in the first half of play. Second quarter action here is sponsored by Corey Pickerel State Farm. Well, little breathing room now here, Sean, for the Tigers, up by 3 scores.
Yeah, had a nice start to the second quarter, Bob. Got the touchdown there. Nice, solid drive down the field. Lutz looks like his ankle is being taped now. At this point, Bob, I wouldn't expect to see him back in this game. We'll keep an eye on him, though.
Yeah, with the way that Firestone, stepped up big there on that last drive, probably would be a good idea to rest him. Doesn't look like they're going to miss a beat. So here's the kickoff now by the Tigers. Left-footed boot about the 9-yard line. Fumbled on the reception, can't pick it up, and goes nowhere.
Boy, hit hard down there. That was big number 7. Griffin Monroe, special teams.
That was Griffin Monroe
making some plays here in the second quarter for the Tigers.
Yeah, he looked totally confused out there, almost like he wanted to call a timeout. I don't know what he was thinking, but wasn't able to pick the ball up and run with it. So they're Wapato now deep in their own territory.
They could use a positive play or two here on this drive, Bob, to get some confidence back. They look a little defeated already in the second quarter.
Yeah, even if you don't score, you got to put together a couple of first downs and feel good about yourself moving the ball a little bit before you go in at the half here. So down 22-0, 7 minutes 10 seconds to go in the first half. Here's another play going nowhere, and Wapato will be lucky to come up with that ball.
I think they just did get on that one, Bob, but boy, getting tricky on their own 10-yard line. I don't know if I really agree with that play call.
Well, almost
second down now from their own 2-yard line.
Yeah, it's almost like they were trying to a flea flicker there, but yeah, ended up going to have to throw it out of their own end zone, and you're right, a bad decision here now. So they are backed up to their own 2-yard line.
Official timeout.
We have an official timeout on the field here. Freda player hobbling over to the sideline. Wapato with a little burst up the middle. Runner's got some room.
Nice run there that time by Gregory Rodriguez. He's had a couple nice runs in this first half. That's a positive play for the Wolves.
Well, that was a big hit, big play there for sure, Sean, and gets them out of their own end of the field a little bit anyhow. Maybe 10 or 12-yard pickup there. Brings up a 3rd and 2 for Wapato on the Wolves 15. 5 minutes, 55 seconds to go in the half. A short gain off the right side of the line.
That's going to be close, Bob. I think he might be just short.
Gregory Rodriguez on the carry. Gain of 1 on the play.
Looks like
they're going to say first down.
Yep.
So there's those 2 positive plays in a row for Wapato.
That was good for 2 yards and a
We're backed up on their own
down.
2-yard line, got out of it, now have the 1st and 10 from their own 19.
Well, and that's what you really need to do. I mean, down by a few scores, and you got to, like you said, put together a couple of positive plays to try to turn the momentum a little bit. And here are the Wolves now up to the line. 5 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the first half, trailing 22-0. And another botched fumble there. Bad exchange from center to the quarterback. But Wapato does get back on the ball.
Gregory Rodriguez on the carry.
So now 2nd down and about 12 for the Wolves. Lucky again that wasn't turnover.
We're completely falling apart out there at the moment, so they have to get something going here. 4 minutes, 48 seconds to go in the first half. Freda up 22-0. Pass out to the right flat. It's good for about 7 yards.
Yeah, that was caught by Romeo Cohens. He started this game at quarterback for Wapato. You know, Bob, the few pass plays that Wapato's attempted have worked decently for him. I'd like to see him go more toward the pass as this game continues.
Well, and they definitely have the larger receivers out there. I mean, they're towering over the D-backs in height. So, yeah, you think that they could use that to their advantage here a little bit.
Yeah, we saw Javier Vela make that great catch earlier. It's a one-handed catch.
3rd down play, and it's a run, and it's a nice gain up the middle there.
Nice little spin move, too. That's
Carmona was the ball carrier.
That was Isaias Carmona, the carry there for Wapato. Finding a little bit of success on this drive, Bob.
Yeah, that was a big gain there by the Wolves. Moves the ball up to their 40-yard line.
13 on the play, good for a Wapato 1st down.
Just under 4 minutes to go in the half. Tigers up 22-0. Wapato driving. And we got another flag on the field. And they're pointing at the Tigers. Too many men on the field. Yeah, 12 men.
That'll push Wapato up 5 more yards. And set to maybe cross midfield for the first time. It would be on offense.
1st down, 5.
Still on their own 45, 5 yards away from doing that, but a nice positive drive here so far for the Wolves.
Another handoff up the middle, runs into his own blocker, but bounces it out to the outside and picks up a nice gain there, Sean.
Great second effort by Carmona, not giving up on the play. And a nice burst, too, after that big hit.
Yeah.
1st down, Wolves.
Kept the legs churning there and moved the chains.
Was a ball carrier.
3 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 22-0, Freda. Wolves driving.
On attack with the Tigers.
Across the 50-yard line here for the first time in the second half. Tigers look like they're going to call a timeout, so we're going to step away here for a quick break and be right back.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local EPvsWAP Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
All right, so 3 minutes, 32 seconds to go in the first half of play. Freda up big, 22-0, but Wapato putting together a good-looking drive here, Sean.
Yeah, nice drive. Some big runs by Carmonas and Gregory Rodriguez for Wapato. Another nice run here by Carmenos. Has had a couple,
was a ball carrier.
positive runs here on this drive, Bob. I like what they're doing.
Yeah, another positive game, like you said. Picked up about 4 or 5 yards there, and they're keeping it moving. Just got to put points on the board here and try to get a score late in the half here and stay in the ball game.
And that would do wonders for their confidence here in the second half, Bob. If they can get some points on the board, 3 minutes left to go, plenty of time for the Wolves to score. That is, if they don't turn the ball back over.
And receiver didn't have a chance of that one. Ball a little bit too high for him.
Yeah, tried to go for Cohen's, who has some good height at 6 feet, but that was a little too high for him even.
Yeah, ball behind him too. He kind of had to turn around, so get that going in the right direction. Like you said, had the height over the D-back. Could have been a nice gain there, but nonetheless, brings up a 3rd down, 6 yards to gain for a first for Wapato. Ball on the Tiger 44-yard line. 2 minutes, 52 seconds to go in the half.
And you have to think this is 4-down territory for Wapato, Bob.
I believe it is for sure. Quick handoff. Maybe 3 or 4 yards around the right side there, Sean.
Bring up 4th down and 3. Crucial play in this game for Wapato.
2 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the first half of play. 22-0. Tigers.
3 to go.
Wolves driving. They need 3 to pick up the first, Sean. Don't seem to be in much of a hurry here. And here's the handoff, and it looks like they will pick up the first down.
They give it right back to Carmona, who continues to find some room on this drive, and first down Wolves.
Yeah, the time's quickly ticking away here, Sean. No, 2 minutes to go in the first half, and they're going to have to put the ball up in the air here real soon if they want to try to get some points on the board, because they are not in field goal range yet.
I do believe they have 2 timeouts remaining, if I'm correct, Bob.
Yeah, I believe so.
4 yard gain on the play, good for a
but yeah, they have had some success throwing the ball in the air. Let's see if they go to it here.
Single coverage on the near side here. Quarterback 5 steps back looking for a bubble screen and has a receiver, and he's got room to run. And nice pursuit though
nice
by the
little dish
Tigers
off.
D.
That was Javier Vela.
Pass complete to
nice run after the catch.
Got an injured player there out of midfield for Wapato.
I think that's their quarterback too, Bob Acevedo, who has played fairly well since he's been called in here in the second quarter. Excuse me. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, we've seen some big hits out here tonight, and fortunately everybody's got up and got off the field, so hopefully, like you said, that'll happen here. Looks like maybe he might have the wind knocked out of him, Sean. But we're a minute and 35 seconds here to go, you know, in the first half. Quincy up 22-0, or excuse me, I'm going to say that how many times tonight? Ephrata up 22-0. Player gets off the field and walks off on his own power, so good to see that.
Yeah, that is good to see, Bob. So it looks like we'll have a different quarterback, obviously, for Wapato now. I expect Romeo Cohen's to take back over behind center. And that is who we will see.
Single coverage up top. Quarterback rolls to the right, looking for the receiver. He's going to scramble around the edge. Pick up a nice gain. I don't think he got out of bounds, though.
Boy, Bob Wapato, I think, got away with a hold there.
Owens was the ball carrier.
Lucky that wasn't a flag thrown there, but a nice run by Cohen's, first down.
And that does stop the clock as they move the chains. So it will be
13 yards on the play, good for Wapato, first down.
13-yard run there by Cohen's.
Yeah, that was a nice play there by Wapato as they try to put the ball in the end zone here late in the first half. Minute 13 to go, trailing 22-0. Ball on the 7-yard line.
Carmona spins his way, picks up 2, maybe 3 yards. Here's Wapato now with their timeout.
Wapato, he does take a timeout. So we're going to step away for a quick break and be right back. critical drive here for Wapato as they try to put points on the board late here in the first half. Down 22-0 here, Sean.
Yeah, I've been impressed by Isaiah Carmona. The tailback for Wapato has made some nice moves after being hit. Nice second pushes for positive gains. But they need to close out this drive and put points on the board.
Pulls it into the belly of the running back and pulls it out. Nice pressure there, and the quarterback's going down.
Big time play by that Tiger defense there, Bob.
That was Drew Anderson on the tackle for loss.
Wapato's gonna have to burn another timeout.
And I think that's their last one of the half here, Sean. So, yeah, they're desperate to put points on the board, and Ephrata gets the ball to start the second half. So they really need to put something up here.
And just an update on Tyler Lutz. Looks like he is on the medical cart now. So he is definitely going to be out for the rest of this game, but let's hope he's okay and won't be out for the rest of this season.
Yeah, they're icing his ankle there. So hopefully he'll be back.
They host the Red Devils of East Valley at 7 o'clock start.
Acevedo, the quarterback for Wapato, took that big hit. Is walking around on the Wolves sideline as well. So
7 o'clock start.
Looks like, as you said, Bob, might have just gotten that wind knocked out of him. Looks like he'll be okay though.
54 seconds to go in the first half of play here. Wapato now coming to the ball. Coach has got to hustle off the field here. 2nd and 11 from the 16 of the Tigers. Hand off up the middle. That's a short gain, if any.
Yeah, they gave that to Rodriguez that time, and that's not going to do it, Bob. Pick up maybe 4 yards, but that clock will roll. And looks like the Tigers take a timeout, which somewhat interesting, but I guess they might want to get the ball back.
Yeah, interesting there. You'd think that without any timeouts on the Wapato side, they'd let the clock roll and go into halftime up 22-0. That makes no sense at all. But anyhow, gives Wapato a little bit of hope.
Yeah, Wapato, Bob, they're going to have to throw one toward the end zone here. These short little handoffs up the middle is not going to cut it with just 40 seconds and no timeouts.
Yeah, and it's 3rd down. They could take 2 shots easy. They're definitely in field goal range. I mean, they have to come away with points here if they have any hope of getting back in this ball game in the second half.
If I'm Wapato, Bob, I'm looking for Javier Vela in the back of the end zone. He's made a couple nice catches for the Wolves. Had that Odell Beckham Jr.-like catch earlier in this game. I'd give him a shot.
Yeah, he's an athlete out there. You might as well go to him for sure. So here we go. 3rd and 10 from the 15. Looks like Wolves left early.
Penalty marker on the field.
That'll push him back 5 more yards, but wow, that would have been a loss anyways. Tigers had that one snuffed out.
Boy, I'm telling you, you could see the receiver up on the far side. He knew that ball was coming to him. He took off early. A little antsy there, and pushes the Wolves back 5 yards. And I'm not sure how strong a leg their kicker has, but they're not going to try it here, Sean. It looks like they're going to go for 6. Could be the last play of the half here for Wapato for sure. 3-step drop. He's got a receiver. Not looking for the ball though. That was open. If he looks for the ball, Sean, that's 6.
Can't blame Cohen's there. Gave it a nice over-the-shoulder throw. Vela just lost that one in the air. Too bad.
Yep, ball goes over on downs to the Tigers. 34 seconds left to go. Big mistake there by Wapato. They're trailing 22-0.
And that really hurts if you're Wapato now going into halftime with that such a long sustainable drive and you can't get any points out of it.
Fred is going to throw the ball. Got a receiver open and an interception there.
Picked off. That's Javier Vela, the big receiver we're talking about. He's got hands, made a nice interception there.
On the interception.
So now 1st down and 10 Tigers, or excuse me, Wolves. At the Tiger 30-yard line.
Yeah, first turnover, I believe, for the Tigers there, and that was trying to get a quick slant pass there, but great defense. Stepped in front of the ball, and they got another shot here maybe. 29 seconds to go in the first half. Turnover gives the ball right back to the Wolves at the Tigers' 30-yard line. Have to put the ball up here. No timeouts. 5-step drop. And move around the pocket. Got a little room to run. Big gain up the middle.
Nice run by Coens there. Clock continues to tick.
Coens was a ball
stop on the first down.
They got to get lined up here. 19 seconds to go.
20 yards on the play, first and goal.
Now it goes, Bob, down to 15 seconds.
First and goal here. Handoff up the middle. And he stopped.
Boy, they have to go quick. We're down to 8 seconds.
Not enough time, I don't think, Sean. 5 seconds to go here. Still trying to line up. 2 seconds. And that's going to do it. They can't get the ball off.
That is the end of
and that'll end the first half of action here, Sean, with the Tigers up big, 22-0. We're going to step away for a commercial break and be back after this.
The Dodge brothers' competitive spirit and engineering prowess started long before they built their first car, and will continue long after their latest, the most technologically advanced vehicle in its class.
Well, an interesting first half of play here at Kiwanis Field tonight, Sean. 22 points on the board for the Tigers, but a lot of those come by way of turnover from the Wolves.
Yeah, 3 turnovers by Wapato in that first quarter. Just really shot themselves in the foot. Couldn't get any rhythm on offense. Tigers have played great defensively, Bob. A shutout here at halftime. But Wapato, boy, 2 chances to score here late in that second quarter. Can't get it in the end zone. Tigers looking good here at half, up 22-0.
They are, and it's been a physical ball game out there too. The first half of play, a lot of people on the turf out there. It looks like it had a pretty significant injury to Tyler Lutz, so let's hope he's healthy for the next game.
Yeah, looks like Lutz will be out, at least for the remainder of this game. He suffered an ankle injury and was put on the medical cart, so let's hope he's not out long, because he is the playmaker for this Tiger offense.
Yeah, they need him to come back. So we're going to step away here and let you see our latest episode of Sideline Sports.
Welcome to Sideline Sports, where we give you an up-close and personal look at the teams, coaches, and athletes who make up Columbia Basin. I'm host Sean Wells. Tonight, we see how Quincy football fared against East Valley. We check on Moses Lake volleyball taking on Wenatchee, and we see how Big Bend volleyball matched up with Yakima Valley. You're watching Sideline Sports, and it starts now. Running back Travis Harris has had a big season for the Quincy Jacks. This game was no exception, with the Jacks hosting East Valley in a wild one. It was a dogfight of a game between Quincy and East Valley. The Jacks were looking for their first conference win after a tough road loss at Toppenish. It was a physical battle early for both teams, leading to a scoreless first quarter. The Red Devils struck first in the second quarter when quarterback Lucas Juarez found receiver Matthew Estrada for an 11-yard touchdown.
As a receiver, that's caught for a touchdown. Yeah, that looked too easy, Sean.
Jacks would drive right back down the field with a big run from Travis Harris. That would set up a 2-yard touchdown from Ulysses Ramirez, tying the game at 6-all. Murphy takes the snap, Gives it to Ramirez. Fights his way in for the touchdown.
Yeah, good looking blocks there up front by the offensive line. That's 6 points.
Quincy's defense stepped up again in the third quarter, stopping East Valley on a 4th down run deep in Jack territory. The Jacks would drive right back down the field for the go-ahead score. Another 2-yard touchdown run for Ulysses Ramirez, his 2nd of the game. He powers his way in for a Jack touchdown.
Yeah, followed Rubio right into the end zone.
Up 13-6, the Jacks would strike again, closing out the game when Travis Harris found the end zone on a 30-yard run. Breaks through a tackle. He's looking for the end zone. A shifty move, touchdown, Jacks.
What a way to put a stamp on this one, Sean. Quincy going to pick up their first win in conference play.
Quincy won by a final score of 20-6. Travis Harris had 132 yards rushing with a touchdown on only 8 carries for Quincy. Jeremy Bade was the leading rusher for East Valley with 144 yards. The Jacks will look for back-to-back conference wins when they play at Grandview on Friday. Moses Lake Volleyball are looking for a big conference victory at home, taking on Wenatchee.
Moses Lake and Wenatchee squared off in a big conference showdown on the volleyball court last night. The Chiefs were looking to put back-to-back Big 9 wins together. The Panthers came into the contest having shut out Davis and Sunnyside. Moses Lake offered up the first serve, but it was the Panthers reeling off a 9-1 run to go up big early. The Chiefs answered back with a 14-8 run of their own to get right back in at 17-15. The teams traded points down the stretch, and it looked like the set could go either way. Greta Hammer came up big with this block at the net. Strong efforts from Telsey Wright and Ellie Johnson at the serve line made it 24-22 Wenatchee and gave the Moses Lake faithful hopes of pulling it out. But the Panthers were able to come up with the game winner to take the set, 25-22. Moses Lake dropped the second set, 25-19, took the third, 26-24, but fell short, 25-21 in the fourth set, and dropped the match to the Panthers.
Big Bend Volleyball jumped out to an early lead and never looked back against Yakima Valley. It was a big conference match for Big Bend hosting Yakima Valley. The Vikings were looking for back-to-back conference wins after knocking off Treasure Valley in 4 sets. Big Bend jumped out early and often in the first set, destroying Yakima Valley 25-6. In the second set, the Yaks fought their way back to even the match, winning 25-23. Big Bend took control again in the third set, winning 25-9, and closed out the match in the fourth set 25-19. Bryn Bowers had 15 kills and 35 assists for the Vikings, and Kelly Foth added 12 kills, 37 assists, and 7 digs for Big Bend. Kylie Hutchins had 9 kills and 34 assists for Yakima Valley, while Megan Atkinson added 9 kills and 32 assists. The Vikings will go for their third conference win in a row when they host Treasure Valley on Friday. There were a ton of great games throughout the week in the Columbia Basin. Let's take a look at scores from your favorite teams. Football results. Ephrata takes down Sela 24-17. Moses Lake knocks off Sunnyside 31-20. Warden crushes White Swan 70-22. Soccer results. Warden knocks off Royal 3-2. Moses Lake blanks Eisenhower 2-0. Ephrata takes down Othello 1-0. Volleyball results. Grandview gets by Ephrata 3-2. Sela blanks Quincy 3-0. Warden takes down Mabton 3-0. Coming up after the break, we'll have our Pick 6 top plays of the week.
The new flamethrower cheeseburger now with a $5 lunch. I'm going flamethrower today.
Remember what happened last time?
I'm going flamethrower today.
Gary, do you remember what happened last time?
I'm going flamethrower today.
Remember what happened last time?
Comes with a Sunday now. I can handle it.
You know your body, Gary.
Go flamethrower. Now the DQ $5 lunch comes with the new jalapeno bacon flamethrower cheeseburger, plus fries, drink, and a sundae. This is fan food, not fast food.
The Soap Lake Eagles are 6-0 this season and playing great team football. The Eagles shut out Kittitas 13-0 at home on Friday, setting up a big test this Friday with Mabton. We were at the big victory over Kittitas and caught up with the Eagles on the sidelines.
Soap Lake put its undefeated record on the line when Kittitas came calling Friday night. And the Eagles didn't disappoint, shutting out the Coyotes 13-0 in front of a packed home crowd. Soap Lake got on the board in the second quarter when Braden Winters hooked up with Jaden Decker on a 45-yard TD pass. The Eagles pushed their lead to 13-0 on a long fourth quarter run by Rumbim Turchik. Soap Lake came up with a couple of big second half stops, and the Eagles came away with the win and moved to 6-0 on the season. Winters was proud of the team's effort. He says the guys appreciate the community support and adds the Eagles hope to keep things rolling.
It means everything to us. It's amazing. The community's all coming out, showing us love, and we're loving it. We're having fun winning. We like it.
There were a ton of great plays all throughout the week in the Columbia Basin. And here's our Pick 6 top plays of the week. Number 6, a nice comeback catch by Quincy wide receiver Tanner Wallace, a 34-yard reception. Number 5, a big touchdown run by Ulysses Ramirez. He finished with 2 in the game. Number 4, a nice catch by Soap Lake's Jaden Decker, splitting 2 defenders for the touchdown. Number 3, what a throw by East Valley quarterback Lucas Juarez, finding Matthew Estrada for the touchdown. Number 2, check out this big fourth quarter rushing touchdown by Soap Lake's Reuben Turchik. Number 1, our top play of the week. Quincy running back Travis Harris dashes 30 yards for the touchdown, sealing the victory over East Valley. Game of the week is Ephrata hosting Wapato. We're joined now by our play-by-play announcer, Bob Kirkpatrick. Bob, this should be a very interesting match between two tough CWAC opponents.
It really should be an interesting game, Sean, and really on paper, this one should favor Ephrata, as Wapato is winless on the year. But the Tigers, you know, it could be a trap game for them as they come off a big, huge emotional win at Sela.
Yeah, you just mentioned that, a huge win at Sela. Talk about that performance by the Tigers.
Well, I'm telling you, Tyler Lutz had it going on. 248 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns, so they're looking for another big game from him.
Here's a look at upcoming games from around the area. Upcoming football games. Ephrata travels to Sela. Moses Lake takes on Sunnyside. Warden hosts White Swan. Upcoming soccer games. Warden travels to Royal. Moses Lake takes on Wenatchee. Ephrata travels to Toppenish. Upcoming volleyball games. Ephrata travels to Sela. Quincy hosts Toppenish. Moses Lake takes on Wenatchee. For all of us at Sideline Sports, we'll see you next week.
The Dodge brothers' competitive spirit and engineering prowess started long before they built their first car and will continue long after their latest, the most technologically advanced vehicle in its class.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
What's white and yellow and red all over? If you said the local book telephone directory, the one with the purple sunset on the cover, then you're right. In print and online at statewideyp.com, it features up-to-date local maps, community information, and a calendar of events. With a restaurant dining guide with full local menus and a reverse directory, you're sure to find the number you're looking for. It's the best way to get the information you need. Pick up a copy of the local book today or visit statewideyp.com.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local EPvsWAP Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
The new flamethrower cheeseburger now with a $5 lunch. I'm going flamethrower today.
Remember what happened last time?
I'm going flamethrower today.
Gary, do you remember what happened last time?
I'm going flamethrower today.
Remember what happened last time?
Comes with a Sunday now. I can handle it.
You know your body, Gary.
Go flamethrower. Now the DQ $5 lunch comes with the new jalapeno bacon flamethrower cheeseburger, plus fries, drink, and a sundae. This is fan food, not fast food.
Well, interesting halftime festivities here, Sean. Sponsored by Bill the Buff Man. We got a lot of fireworks going off in the background. Homecoming here tonight, so big ball game, big first half here for EPvsWAP, up 22-0 over Wapato.
Yeah, if you're the Tigers, you have to be happy with that first half. Yeah, up 22-0. Just keep doing what you're doing, Bob. Keep the ground game going. Lutz is going to be out, looks like, for this second half, but Jacob Firestone had some really nice runs. And just keep control of that ball, because we've seen what happens when you don't. Look at Wapato, 3 turnovers in that first quarter, and haven't been able to come back since then.
Yeah, and that is really the big difference. I mean, EPvsWAP's looked pretty decent out there, but the big story of this ball game is turnovers, like you said, because that's led to all 22 points on the board for the Tigers.
Bob, some big college games this weekend. Who do you got in the big one, Washington versus Oregon tomorrow night?
Well, I got to go with the Huskies, you know, and coming off a big win, right, a big upset win, and look to keep that rolling.
And then Washington State hosts Oregon State in what's close to a sellout crowd in Pullman.
Washington State's been playing some pretty good ball lately. Got to hand it to the Cougars.
You see him upsetting, or that wouldn't be an upset, but you see him knocking off Oregon State.
Oregon State.
That'd be 2 wins in a row for the Cougars.
Yeah, that'd be a good boost for the program there. So everybody excited in the state of Washington about football.
And then Seahawks Panthers on Sunday. Who you got there?
Boy, you know, I'm a homer. I'd like to see the Seahawks win, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. So they've got a long road to hoe to turn that thing around, I think. So it should be a good game. So we're going to step away for a break, and we'll be back after this.
The Dodge brothers' competitive spirit and engineering prowess started long before they built their first car and will continue long after their latest, the most technologically advanced vehicle in its class.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
What's white and yellow and red all over? If you said the local book telephone directory, the one with the purple sunset on the cover, then you're right. In print and online at statewideyp.com, it features up-to-date local maps, community information, and a calendar of events. With a restaurant dining guide with full local menus and a reverse directory, you're sure to find the number you're looking for. It's the best way to get the information you need. Pick up a copy of the local book today or visit statewideyp.com.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local EPvsWAP Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
The new flamethrower cheeseburger now with a $5 lunch. I'm going flamethrower today.
Remember what happened last time?
I'm going flamethrower today.
Gary, do you remember what happened last time?
I'm going flamethrower today.
Remember what happened last time?
Comes with a Sunday now. I can handle it.
You know your body, Gary.
Go flamethrower. Now the DQ $5 lunch comes with the new jalapeno bacon flamethrower cheeseburger, plus fries, drink, and a sundae. This is fan food, not fast food.
So just about ready to start the second half of action here, Sean. Tigers up big 22-0. We got a score coming in from East Wenatchee with a Big 9 ball game with the Chiefs going up against the Wildcats, and Moses Lake up big at the half, 28-6.
Yeah, Moses Lake is on a roll. Bob knocked off Sunnyside last week. Would be a huge win at Eastmont tonight, setting up a big match next week home versus Wenatchee.
Yeah, we'll be there to call that action and look for that to be a real snot knocker.
You bet.
So just about ready to get the second half action going here. We got both of the teams back out on the field. What do you expect out of Wapato in the second half here, Sean?
You know, Wapato had some success there late in that second quarter, Bob, giving it to Isaiah Carmona along with Gregory Rodriguez, their two tailbacks. I'd like to see them have some more carries, but also try to find Javier Vela, their big receiver on the outside, who's made some nice catches, had that nice interception from him on defense too. We got to do something, Bob, because we got a 0 up on the board right now.
Yeah, and you know, they really need to get the ball up in the air too, because eat up a lot of time, you know, running the ball. So they're going to have to do that to be able to put some points on the board. But I want to thank everyone who turned into tonight's televised broadcast on iFiber One, and those of you watching from your web browser or your mobile device. iFiber One Sports is a division of iFiber Communications in Ephrata, Washington, home of the fastest internet in the United States and premier provider of HD TV and digital phone service. So if you're looking to upgrade your internet, TV, or phone service, give us a call tomorrow at the office at 754-2600. So yeah, Ephrata will get the ball here to start the second half as they deferred, you know, on the coin toss. So Ephrata going to have to come up with a big, or excuse me, Wapato with a big stop right off the bat here.
And Evans deep to receive for the Tigers.
And again, no Tyler Lutz back to receive for Ephrata. He will be out the rest of this game.
So yeah, looking for Firestone to step up big in his replacement, and he's looked good so far. Here's the kick. Second half underway. And it's a short kick. And a decent return.
Yeah, that's Zach Berryman with a return. Nice little move to the outside.
Zach Berryman on the
and it'll be good.
Return, a
good field position for EPvsWAP now, starting from their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, you're right, Sean. It's a good position to get this first drive of the second half going. And again, Tigers up 22-0, and Wapato looking for a way to crack that nut on the scoreboard. So here's the first play of the second half. Man in motion. And a quarterback keeper for a nice gain up the middle. And the ball's on the ground, but the whistle's blown, I think. Plays dead there.
Back in at quarterback to start off this second half, Bob, is Colin Allman. We saw Ostrowski play most of that second quarter. Allman had quite a bit of success in that first quarter for the Tigers.
Yeah, he did. Maybe they're doing a quarter rotation there on the backs, but got second down and 2 now for Freda. Fake pitch and a keeper again by Allman, and another big gain by the quarterback.
That's one thing I've noticed between Allman and Ostrowski, Bob. Allman seems like a heads-up runner. He can really take that ball with his size and rush down the field. Where Ostrowski maybe a little bit better passer of the two, but both have some really good attributes to their game.
Definitely, and there's another big run there.
Allman continues to use his size. It takes more than one guy to take him down. Wapato having trouble stopping him so far.
Freda has found a little weakness here to start the third quarter of action here, Sean. It's really kind of running the ball at will right now.
Timeout. Wapato.
And that's going to force Wapato to call a timeout and regroup here. We're going to step away for a quick break and be right back.
You don't have to drive to Seattle for exceptional cancer care. Confluence Health's cancer program delivers world-class care close to home. We have a highly experienced oncology team in a state-of-the-art facility, and we're a member of the Seattle Cancer Care Alliance, which gives our patients access to world-renowned therapies developed at Fred Hutchinson, the University of Washington Medicine, and Seattle Children's. Together with the SCCA, we're delivering world-class cancer care close to home.
There's a big gainer up the middle there by Firestone on the quick hitter.
Nice first down run, brings up second down and about 5 yards. A solid opening drive thus far for the Freda Tigers.
Third quarter action sponsored by ABC Services. Brings up a second down and 6 for the Tigers. Man in motion, gives the handoff, looking for a block to get around the edge, and he's going to be brought down for a loss.
Big tackle there for the Wolves.
Valenzuela was the ball carrier.
That was number 24, Isaiah Carmona with the tackle.
Yeah, good looking effort there to string that play out and bring him down for a loss.
Tackle for the Wolves.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and maybe 11 here for the Tigers. And a high snap, but handoff to Firestone and gets around the edge, and it's brought down on a saving tackle there, I think.
Firestone trying to get to the outside, just couldn't make it there. Nice stop by Wapato, brings up 4th down. Tigers will go ahead and go for it.
Yeah, just is able to lose that tackle. He's gone down the sideline, Sean, but looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field as the Tigers look a little confused out there. So we're going to step away for a quick break and be right back.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
Tigers going for it on 4th down, and Almond's got an edge around the outside for a big gain. He's going to take it to the house for 6.
Colin Allman does it all. What a run there on the outside. Almost got brought down at about the 5-yard line. He was able to stay on his feet for 6 points, Bob.
Boy, I'm telling you, he had some nifty moves out there and took that one all the way. It looked like he was going to be stopped a couple times. So that's a big score there for the Tigers, and they open this ball game up 28-0, looking for the 29th point put on the board here. Espinoza with the point after attempt. Going to be offsides maybe, it looks like, on Wapato, but the kick split is no good. And I don't see a flag. Boy, he must have had that time perfectly, because he was on this side of the line of scrimmage before the ball got back to the holder.
Yeah, Coach Mills is not happy with the no call. It was clearly offsides, Bob. I could see it from here. And wow, a break for Wapato.
Yeah, it is, but that is still 6 points for Ephrata, and they're up big. The Tigers with a 28-0 lead here. 9 minutes, 42 seconds to go in the third quarter, and Coach Mills still chewing on the ref's ear out there.
I can't fathom how they didn't call that. The ref was right there behind the offsides player for Wapato. Decided not to throw the flag, and a break for the Wolves.
Yeah, kind of crazy things going on out there a little bit, Sean, but they got caught up in watching the play, you know, instead of looking for any kind of infraction there. But yeah, all the way in the backfield before
set to kick off
the kick was even
for the Tigers.
Off. So
still a great opening drive by Colin Allman. And the Tigers have 28-0 now.
Boy, yeah, they just took that down at will, and no resistance whatsoever from Wapato. So here's the kick. Hauled in at about the 13. Nice little run back, stuck his head down, laid a stick on the defender, and picked up some 5 or 6 extra yards there.
Acevedo with the run back there. Played some quarterback in the first half for Wapato, got injured, had to go out of the game, but nice. Yeah, Bob's second effort run there.
Jose Acevedo on
good field position now from their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, it is one of the better starting positions of the ball game here, actually, because they've been pinned down in their own territory for most of the ball game.
And again, Wapato found some success on that last drive of the second quarter. Let's see if they can find it again here.
Yeah, definitely. They had something going on, so it'll be first down and 10 from their own 35, 9 minutes, 30 seconds to go. 3-step drop, looking for a receiver. Got one on the far side. Can't pull it in.
Zach Merriman, a huge pass breakup for Ephrata. That would have been a big play for Wapato, trying to go to Vela on the outside.
Yeah, and just unfortunate that the pass was a little short, and the runner had to kind of slow up a little bit, and now he's hobbling off the field over there. Another injury out there, Sean.
Yeah, let's hope he's okay. He's their deep threat, Bob.
Doesn't look happy. He's pounding the ground over there, so he's hurt. They'll bring up a 2nd and 10 now for the Wolves on their own 35. 9:28 to go in the third quarter. Option, toss to the right, got room, cuts it back across the field. And he's going to run about 40 yards to pick up 10.
Yeah, nice looking play there. Found Rodriguez, a nice pitch by the quarterback, and cut his way back for a first down.
That's when could be coming back with a hold or a block in the back. It is what the call is against Wapato.
There is a penalty.
That's too bad.
Yeah, it was a good looking play and a nice positive gain there for the Wolves, but again, shooting themselves in the foot, taking 2 steps forward and 3 steps backward. 9 minutes, 19 seconds to go in the third quarter.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
And the Tigers up big, 28-0. And Wapato moving in the wrong direction.
You just can't have that, Bob. Turnovers in the first half, penalties so far now in the second half.
Second down,
you got to clean yourself up if you want to have a chance in this game.
We're going to have movement again on the Wolves here. The play went nowhere, looked bad from the beginning, and the flag, I believe, is going to go against the Wolves.
Carmona is getting up a little gingerly for the Wolves. Looks like he's okay, though, but yep, that flag will go against Wapato.
There is a penalty marker on the field.
It's going to be a motion call, but The Tigers will decline it.
Recovered by the Tigers.
And there was a fumble apparently on the play. I didn't see it.
Illegal motion. That penalty is.
So while they were talking over the penalty, apparently
30-yard line.
it was determined there was a fumble on the field, and the Tigers take over.
Yeah, I didn't see that ball come out, but refs were right on top of it, Bob. So great field position now for the Tigers, looking to put another touchdown up on the board.
A big break for Freda. Man in motion to the near side. Allman fades back, got a receiver wide open over the middle. That's 6 points.
Beautiful pass by Colin Allman. Hits Jacob Oxis in stride for that touchdown. I love the play call, Bob. Right after a turnover, go for that big play on offense. Did just that.
Yeah.
Tigers.
Yeah, it was a great effort there by the Tigers and a fantastic call by Coach Mills. And that one put the dagger in here. 34-0. Espinoza attempts a point after. Kicks away and splits the uprights. And that puts the 35th point on the board tonight for the Tigers, who lead 35-0 with 8 minutes, 57 seconds to go in the third quarter. We're going to step away for a short break and be right back.
My name is Kat Sanderson, Managing Broker for Pillar Rock Realty Group. We love the Columbia Basin because it's our home, and we want to give back to our community by kicking off our Pay It Forward campaign. If you buy or list with us, we will donate 1% of our total proceeds to a local charity of your choice and in your name. Call us today at 754-4444 or visit pillarrockrealty.com because we are your local real estate experts.
Well, kind of a mystery turnover there, Sean, as neither you nor I saw the ball on the ground, but Tigers were awarded with the fumble recover and put 6 points on the board.
Yeah, big break for Ephrata. And yeah, capitalized right off the bat for that touchdown pass to Jacob Oxis. Tigers up 35-0 and in complete control of this game.
And another short kickoff, and again, great starting field position for the Wolves starting this drive on their own 39, but they've had decent field position this entire second half and haven't been able to take advantage of it at this point.
Yeah, and like you said, Bob, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. That's what this Wapato offense is doing all night. If it's not the turnovers, it's the penalties. They have to clean themselves up because, Bob, Frank, to say it, there's a reason why they're winless so far this season. It's because of these consistent mistakes.
Passes away, looking for a receiver down the Ephrata sideline, and the ball's no good and almost picked off. But yeah, you know, it's not for lack of effort. It's just that they don't seem to be in sync out there, Sean. You know, and they're trying hard, but just like I said, making too many mistakes out there.
Second down, 10 to go for the Wolves.
So that's going to incompletion, going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for Wapato. Ball on the Wolves 38, 8:44 to go in the third quarter. And almost another early departure there on the front line. That play's going nowhere for Wapato.
Yeah, he's sacked there in the backfield by Jacob Oxis. It looked like, hard to tell exactly which Tiger defender got that tackle.
Goins was a ball carrier.
But yeah, that play absolutely went nowhere.
The tacklers for the Tigers.
Excuse me, that was Drew Henderson with that tackle. Brings up 3rd and long.
8 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. 35-0. Ephrata. Quarterback, 4-step drop. Got to scramble around. Going to break it to the outside and pick up a nice gain. Might even made a first down there, Sean.
Good effort by Cohen. Down 35-0. Not giving up yet. Nice first down run.
Gain of 11 yards on the play. Good for a Wapato first down.
11 yards on that play, Sean.
That one's way on the
third quarter action sponsored by ABC Services. So that does bring up a first down for the Wolves. Ball at their 49-yard line. Quick hitter up the middle, but minimal gain there, Sean.
Yeah, met quickly by Gavin Allen.
Carmona was the ball carrier.
Carmona had nowhere to go that time, Bob.
A good-looking effort out there by the Tiger defense. Nice fall evening out here, Sean. Perfect temperature. Slight breeze. No bugs.
Knock on wood.
We were eating up last time we were here. Second down now and 9 for Wapato. And we got a flag on the field before the play gets off. Delay a ball game, it looks like. And that'll push the Wolves back 5 yards.
Right after a positive run by Cohen's. There's that 2 steps forward, 3 steps back.
Yep.
Delay of game on the offense, 5-yard penalty.
Got a lot of work to do. But they're not giving up, Sean.
I like the fight they're showing here, Bob. And still down 35-0, but plenty of time left to play. 6 minutes left in our third quarter.
There's a handoff to the near side. Gets a nice cut. And positive yards up off the left side there on the Tiger sideline of the field.
Yeah, Carmona again finding some room. A tough physical runner. Plays bigger than his size. Almost got a first down.
Wolves up to the line real quick here now. They're almost in 2-minute offensive mode here. They got to get it rolling. 3rd and 4. Handoff off the right side. Short gain.
They give it back to Carmona, trying to get an inside handoff. Right up the gut. Couldn't find the hole. Brings up 4th and short. They're going to go for it.
Yeah, really, they have no choice.
Mickelson was
down 35-0. 5 minutes, 50 seconds to go in the third quarter. 3-step drop, looking for a receiver over the middle, and has the reception.
Nice pass by Cohen's there. Found his receiver in stride. That was number 9, who isn't on the roster. Wapato, but Rodrigo Campos is his name. A nice catch there.
Gain of 8.
Yeah, and they keep the ball moving, so good-looking drive right now for the Wolves. Quick hitter up the middle, maybe 2 or 3 yards at most.
Yeah, that's their second back. Rodriguez with the carry there. Nice pickup on first down.
Gregory Rodriguez was the ball carrier.
And again, Wapato hustling to the line.
Some of the tacklers for the Tigers. 1 yard.
Don't want to let Afreda get any subs in here. 2 wide receivers at the top. Quarterback looking for one, has one down, and that's going to be 6 points.
What a
Wapato.
What a beautiful pass by Cohen's, Bob.
Good looking play. Needed that.
That pass was complete.
We haven't seen that all night from Cohen.
33 yards and a Wapato.
Yeah, it's interesting because that they were on point with that one.
That was a perfect throw in stride for the touchdown. Wolves are finally on the board.
Yeah, might have found something there that will work for them. So we'll see if they go back to that here. But yeah, first 6 points on the board tonight for Wapato. 5 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the third quarter. And they're going to go for 2 here. Little confusion there as the backs reset. Handoff, room around the left side. Might be short.
Yeah, they give it to Carmona, trying to fight his way in there.
And he will come up short.
Nice stop by the Tigers on that second point, on that 2-point conversion.
That was Rodriguez on the carry. The attempt is no good.
Got another Wolf getting up slowly off the field there, but back on his own 2 feet and trotting off. So yeah, 35-6. Close the gap here a little bit. Wouldn't be surprised if see an onside kick coming up here, Sean.
Yeah, Bob, why not? Down 35-6. Try to get back in this game. You just had a nice drive on offense. Try to get the ball back to Cohen, your quarterback, and see if you can get this game even closer.
Yeah, and you know, that last pass play there for a score was well designed, and you know, I expect to see that a couple more times on their next possessions here, because that worked to a T.
October 30th.
Yeah, beautiful pass by Cohen. 34-yard touchdown reception.
Ellensburg Bulldogs.
Carmona had some nice runs on that drive. Rodriguez, a change of pace back, was in there for a couple nice runs as well.
Yeah, got to give him, you know, some hope here a little bit. I mean, that was a good-looking drive by the Wolves there. Something to build on for sure, if not this game, the next. Got to take a positive out of it.
If not for those 4 turnovers, Bob, early in this game,
Yep.
Wapato, who knows, if they could have capitalized on some of those drives, would be right in this game.
Yep, and that is the story. The turnovers and Ephrata being able to put points on the board when they've had the opportunity. So Rodriguez here with a kick for Wapato, and it's a short kick. Taken in about the 25. Cutting back up the middle after a zigzag or two and brought down at the 40. Tigers will start their drive there.
Zach Berryman with the return. So a nice field position again for the Tigers. Probably try to run some clock on this drive, Bob.
Yeah, you would think they'd try to churn out some yards here on the ground for sure. 35-6, Ephrata up. 5 minutes, 3 seconds to go in the third quarter. Man in motion, got a receiver. Nice defensive effort there.
Yeah, that was it's Ostrowski back in at quarterback now for Ephrata. Try to find Jacob Oxis down the field. Wapato defender got in the way. Looked like Oxis lost sight of the ball.
Yeah, he was open, had to, he was able to bring that down. He was going, so yep. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 from the Ephrata 40. Handoff, room to run around the near side. Picks up a block, still going. Out of bounds at about the 38-yard line of Wapato.
He's tough to bring down. Anthony Evans, nice little carry there. 1st and 10 Tigers from the Wapato 37-yard line.
Yeah, a nice line of blocking out there and some good strong running.
24-yard run for Evans.
Man in motion, handoff. Got a blocker looking for the edge there. And he does get around the outside. Positive yards, big yards here. Takes the ball all the way down to about the 7-yard line there.
Eric Valenzuela. What a carry. Takes it to the outside, runs through a couple Wapato defenders. Thought he was going in the end zone there for a second.
It looked like it, a 23-yard game, but we've got officials talking something over there at about the 25. There was a flag on the field. That one could be coming back. Here's the call. Personal foul going against Wapato. Horse collar tackle. That's huge. That'll put it down pretty close to the goal line here, Sean.
Yeah, Tigers going to have great chance to score here, Bob. We'll see exactly where they put this ball.
Nothing going right here for Wapato.
It's too bad after that nice offensive drive that capitalized in a touchdown. They were hoping their defense could step up and get a 3-and-out, get that ball back to Cohens, but not able to get the job done here as Ephrata is moving the ball at will down this field.
Yeah, quite a buzz in the crowd here as, you know, Tigers up big and going in for another score that really could be
horse collar tackle.
The capper to this one.
So it looks like we'll have 1st and goal now, Bob, from the Wapato 5-yard line.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Wolves.
They're tacking on another penalty.
Half the distance.
Personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct.
One on top of the other.
So really coming unraveled here. No need for that kind of a play out there, and it just is to their detriment. So that's going to put the ball near the goal line now.
1st and 10. 1st and goal for the Tigers.
So that is a 1st and goal at about the 3-yard line. Maybe the 2. Man in motion the far side. Hand up the middle, and he's stuffed.
Yeah, they give it to Firestone, trying to go right up the gut. Nice tackle in the backfield, loss of yards.
Yeah, it was a big effort there by the defense.
Carmona on the tackle.
Look for a play action pass here, maybe.
Just going to say that, Bob. It's going to be an opportune time for that.
2nd and goal from the 4 for the Tigers. Could be another run, a strong run, and 6 points by Firestone.
That time it works for the big tailback.
That was Jacob
powers his way
for
through.
4 yards.
Makes it 41-6 Tigers.
This one's gotten out of hand, Sean. Freda up big, still 3 minutes. Actually, almost 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. And they're looking for their 42nd point of the evening.
Espinoza to attempt the point.
Kicks away. And it's good.
It's good. That makes the score Freda.
So that makes it 42-6 Freda. And this one's really gotten away from the visitors from Wapato here tonight, Sean.
Yeah, just a solid drive by Freda right down the field. Nice runs by Firestone. Tigers up big.
Well, should be seeing some of the bench players in here now. I would think Coach Mills got a comfortable lead and probably maybe get some of his underclassmen some needed playing time here as they make their march towards the postseason.
Yeah, we've seen Ostrowski and Almond. I'd be curious to see if we see their third string quarterback.
Set to kick off for the Tigers.
Don't know who that is, but it'd be fun to see him get in there and get some playing time.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure who their third guy is or if they have one on them. Maybe
for the Wolves.
Christopher Walker.
Looks that way.
Sophomore. Here's the kick. We're going to have offsides, I think, on the receiving team.
Sloppy, sloppy game for Wapato.
Yeah, a little too anxious there. He was really looking to lay a hit on somebody and took off a little too quick there.
They're gonna have to re-kick this one.
Encroachment on the receiving team. 5-yard penalty will re-kick.
So yeah, that'll be a 5-yard penalty assessed against Wapato.
So Bob, what do you think of that New Orleans Saints victory over the Atlanta Falcons last night?
It was kind of a crazy game. I mean, you know, New Orleans looked pretty darn good. Either that or Atlanta looked pretty bad, one or the other, but it was a surprise for sure.
Falcons with their first loss of the season. Benjamin Watson, the big receiver for the Saints.
Yeah, expatriate. Nice return here by Wapato.
Yeah, that's Eduardo Rodriguez with a big return. Sets up again. Good field position for Wapato. But the big question is, can they make something of this field position?
And that's the question tonight, Sean. They have had good starting field position most of the night, but either ended up with a turnover or turning the ball over on downs. So maybe they'll get something going here. 3 minutes, 47 seconds to go in the third quarter. 42-6.
27-yard return.
Tigers.
Anthony Evans and Eric Valenzuela on the tackle for the Tigers.
Third quarter action sponsored by ABC Services.
Bob, looks like we have another flag. This one's going against the Tigers.
Encroachment on the defense.
Encroachment.
Makes it 1st and 5 for the Wolves.
Push the ball up 5 yards.
Well, yeah, Tigers getting a little sloppy there.
Yeah, really, Bob, it's hard not to. It's hard to get in a rhythm with so many flags being thrown on the field.
Yeah. 1st and 5 now for the Wolves. Misdirection play here. Quarterback keeper has a nice gain around the outside.
Coens was the ball carrier.
Yeah, big first down pickup there for Wapato.
12 on the play.
12-yard gain. Handoff to the near side here. Got a little bit of room. Nice cutback. And positive yards for the runner there from Wapato, about 7-8 yards.
That's Carmona. He's really been the playmaker for Wapato on offense in this game,
Casey
Bob.
Helmick on the tackle for the Tigers.
Able to make something out of nothing most times. Big second down first and second down back for them. Like to give it to Rodriguez on third down usually. And I've been impressed by Carmona.
2nd and 3 here. We got another flag.
Penalty markers on the field.
It's going to go against the Tigers, it looks like. Everybody's pointing in a different direction. It's like the scarecrow on the Wizard of Oz. That way. No, that way. Who is it going against here?
Illegal substitution.
It's a good question.
Penalty on the defense.
And that will go against Ephrata. So 5 more yards for Wapato.
Legal substitution there, yeah. Kind of had trouble with that on both sides tonight. So 1st and 10 for the Wolves on the Tigers 40. Looking for a receiver on the far side, and actually Tiger defender was closer to the ball.
Yeah, didn't give his receiver a chance, Bob. Overthrew him by quite a bit. Lucky that wasn't picked off.
Yeah, it really was, and just not on the same page. Receiver looking back and trying to figure out where the quarterback was throwing the ball on that one, but that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Wapato on Ephrata's 40-yard line. 2 minutes, 43 seconds to go in the third quarter. 42-6 Tigers. Wapato trying to get something going here. There's a fake handoff and a keeper around the outside, and that's not going anywhere, Sean.
Cohen's trying to jumpstart this offense.
Cohen's was the ball carrier.
Hit hard. He's had a few nice runs for the Wolves, but
1 yard gain on the play.
Yeah, he's taking some hits, Bob.
Boy, time ticking away. Wapato should be filling the air full of footballs here, trying to get back in this ball game. And if they're content to run the ball, then they're content to come away with a loss here on the road in Ephrata. 3rd down and 9 now for the Wolves. 2-step drop, got a receiver open and a catch. And a decent game, but that's not going to be enough for a first.
That's their go-to receiver, though. Vela, Bob, has.
Leland Burleson on the tackle.
I'd really like to see him have some more targets in this second half. I mean, he seems to be able to make something out of nothing when he catches that ball.
Gain of 7 on the play.
I've never been a fan in the pros, high school, or college of the little dink and dunk West Coast offense where you throw for 1 yard hoping to get 7. Makes no sense. Go past the marker. 4th and 2 now for Wapato. Got to pick this one up to keep it moving. And it looks like they may be close.
Ricky Rodriguez, I think he has just enough.
Ricky Rodriguez was the ball carrier.
And yes, they will move the chains. 1st down, Wapato.
Jason Ronish.
So that keeps them moving in the right direction anyhow. Minute 16 left in the third quarter. That was a gain of 5 yards. Wapato on the move. We're going to have a penalty though.
On the field.
Another mistake on the offensive line.
False start.
False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty brings up 1st down, 15 to go.
I want to thank everyone who tuned in to watch tonight's televised broadcast on iFiber 1, and those of you watching from your web browser or your mobile device. iFiber 1 Sports is a division of iFiber Communications in Ephrata, Washington, home of the fastest internet in the United States and premier provider of HD TV and digital phone service. If you're looking to upgrade your internet or your TV or your phone service, give us a call tomorrow at the office at 754-2600.
Big interception there for the Tigers. That's 15. Blake Larkin, sophomore for Ephrata, comes up big.
That was Blake Larkin.
And what do you know, Bob? Another Wapato turnover.
That's at least 4 tonight, Sean, and 5. Okay, yeah, 5, and yeah. Going in for another scoring drive and turn back by a mistake. 44 seconds to go in the third quarter. 42-6 Tigers. Going to be a long bus ride home.
Looks like we have a new quarterback in for Ephrata, Bob.
And another flag.
That is Christopher Walker. Stands at 6'4".
Wow.
180 pounds, just a sophomore for the Tigers.
Yeah, that's a big guy out there.
Delay of game on the offense.
We got delay of game on the offense.
It's not Christopher Walken, Bob. Christopher Walker.
We were talking about that earlier. Running back in trouble there, trying to dance around and get some positive yards, but goes down hard on the tackle.
Boy, he was brought down.
Burleson was the ball carrier.
Burleson
gets right back up.
It's like we're going to have a timeout on the field, Tigers.
Timeout, Tigers.
So we're going to step away for a quick break and be back after this.
To save some energy, I've used Einstein's mass energy equivalents to design the haptic suits you see in front of you. They will maintain our core body temperature while we completely turn off our heat and air conditioning. With the money we save on our Grant PD bill, I'll be expecting that trip to Disneyland this year.
You don't need to be a super genius to save energy and money. Visit grantpud.org to learn how.
24 seconds left on the clock in the third quarter of action here. Sean, Ephrata up big, 42-6.
Everything going right for the Tigers in this game. And now their third QB of the game, Christopher Walker, is in under center. Hand off to Zach Berryman, has some room on the outside. Looks like a first down, Tigers.
Yeah, that's a strong run there, and actually started out coming to the near side, reversed his direction, and made a positive gain there.
Actually, Tigers were back quite a bit, so they still have quite a bit left to go to pick up this first down. And that'll be third down and about 8 yards, but that ends our third quarter of play.
Yeah, and teams will change into the field, and we'll step away for a quick break and be back after this.
Ephrata Fall Cheer Squad.
The new flamethrower cheeseburger now with a $5 lunch. I'm going flamethrower today.
Remember what happened last time?
I'm going flamethrower today.
Gary, do you remember what happened last time?
I'm going flamethrower today.
Remember what happened last time?
Comes with a Sunday now. I can handle it.
You know your body, Gary.
Go flamethrower. Now the DQ $5 lunch comes with the new jalapeno bacon flamethrower cheeseburger, plus fries, drink, and a sundae. This is fan food, not fast food.
Just getting ready to start the fourth quarter of action here at Kiwanis Field, and Ephrata up big, 42-6 over the winless Wapato Wolves here, Sean.
Yeah, too many turnovers. 5 turnovers in this game by Wapato. Every time they had the chance to put some points on the board in the red zone, they gave it right back to Ephrata.
Man in motion to the far side. Quarterback rolling to his right, has a receiver, just can't quite bring it down. Was that tipped, Sean?
I think it was a nice play by the defender for Wapato.
Yeah, great effort to get out there in the flat. So that will be an incomplete pass. That'll bring up third down and 9 for the Tigers. Oh, fourth down, excuse me. And 9 for the Tigers on their own 14, and I'm certain they'll punt this one away. Haven't seen much punting out of the Tigers here tonight.
I believe this is the first of the game.
I think so. And a decent kick. Gets a nice bounce, actually. Looked like it was headed out of bounds, and it picks up 5 or 6 more yards on the bounce and roll, and Wapato take over near midfield. Start the first drive of the fourth quarter.
Start of the game for Wapato, Bob. Great field position. They've had pretty much this entire contest.
Casey Helmig's punt went 39 yards, no return.
They can have a few positive plays, but then they shoot themselves in the foot either with turnovers or penalties. Hate to say the same thing over and over, but Wapato has to get something going, I think, in the passing game, because that is where they found a little bit of success. Vela on the outside, can really make things happen if that ball gets in his hands. Let's see if they try to target him now.
Yeah, I agree, Sean. They definitely need to move the ball through the air. You know, 1 quarter left here, down by a considerable margin. And it looked to me like the running back did not expect that pitch. No. So nobody on the same page down there at all.
That was Salvador Rodriguez.
Lucky, very, very lucky. That was not a turnover again. Nice tackle for loss, though, by that Tiger defense.
Yeah, good effort out there by Ephrata. They were on top of it.
Second down, 9
but
to go.
Don't understand this offensive play calling by Wapato at all. And that could have, yeah, you better get on that ball because that could have been a lateral.
We've already seen him do that once in this game.
They're going to call it an incomplete pass. I think they might have got a break there, but yeah, don't give up on the play because you're right. You saw what happened last time, Sean. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 11, maybe 12 for Wapato. And again, just not hard to comprehend. Such good field position. Had better field position all night than the Tigers, but no points to show for it.
Yeah, I have to believe this is 4 down territory for Wapato. And he's going to get hit in the backfield. That's a sack.
Yeah, just not a very good looking play there at all.
That was
and Wapato going in the wrong direction.
Salvador Rodriguez and Leland Burleson with the effort there for the Tigers.
So yeah, it looks like Coach Mills does have some of second teamers in, getting some good experience here. Brings up a 4th down and 15 for the Wolves, who will punt the ball.
Villa in punt formation.
At least they're in punt formation. It's a snap and the kick's away. We got 2 left-footed punters out here tonight, Sean. That's not a very good kick at all off the side of his foot. May have netted about 10 yards, 12 yards on the kick.
Yeah, he shanked that one. So Tigers have the ball back now, looking to put some more points on the board with their 3rd-string QB,
no return.
Christopher Walker, who again has some size, 6'4", 180, and just a sophomore.
Yeah, they're calling that a 16-yard punt there, so not much of an exchange in field position here, Sean, as Ephrata takes over on about their 43. At the 43-yard line, I guess. So yeah, 1st and 10, Tigers on their own 43. 10 minutes, 23 seconds to go. Ephrata up big, 42-6. Little misdirection play, not going anywhere, going to lose a few yards. Well, might have fought his way back near the line of scrimmage there.
Yeah, Walker somehow stays on his feet, gets hit 3 or 4 times. Finally taken down, they'll say a loss of 1.
Christopher Walker was the ball carrier. No gain on the play.
Good effort to get back close to the line of scrimmage, so brings up a 2nd and 11 from the 42. Man in motion to the near side, hand up to the 2nd man through, and a nice gain, and he's cutting it out to the right side of the field and still moving.
Wow, what a run by Griffin Monroe.
First time he called his name tonight, Sean. That's a great run.
Yeah, he's fast. Found some open space. Broke a tackle, and whoo, thought he almost had 6.
Yeah, you got some fresh legs out there for the Tigers, and some pretty exhausted players out there on defense for Wapato has been out there good part of the night.
Monroe was the ball
right
carrier.
Back to Monroe. Another nice pickup on 1st down. Now 2nd down and about 3.
Tackle.
Yeah, nice little run there. Strong effort.
6-yard gain on the
Tigers
play.
not done yet, Bob.
9 minutes, 13 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Another big gain here by Ephrata.
Yeah, that time it was Leland Burleson with a nice carry. A lot of playmakers on offense for Ephrata.
Salvador Rodriguez on the carry.
Yeah, they've got a lot of weapons out there, Sean, so not missing a beat when they go to the bench. 4th quarter action sponsored by Crazy Car Window Tinting. 42-6, Ephrata driving. Here's a run to the far side, showing good patience, looking for a block, and it looks like we might have a flag on the field there.
Yeah, it looks that way. Zach Berryman with some patience there.
Gasoline on the tackle for
And nice
the
run,
Wolves.
but
There is
this
a penalty marker on the field.
it looks like it might be coming back, and it will be.
Yeah, that's a big one. Holding going against the Tigers. So that should back them up 10. Got a lot of Wapdo players with their hands on their hips out there. They're winded. Defense has been on the field the majority of the time for the Wolves, and they're out of gas. Eight minutes, 48 seconds to go in this one. 42-6 Tigers. Haven't seen one person leave the stands here, Sean.
No, fans still packed. Tiger fans loving the effort.
Another handoff and a positive gain there by the Tigers.
Monroe again, a nice pickup there. We'll bring up second down in about 15.
Clock keeps ticking. 8 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Gain of 7, second and 13 from the Wolves 21, man in motion. Quarterback keeper, another flag on the play, and he's brought down hard.
Christopher Walker was the ball carrier.
Christopher Walker with the carry there on the outside QB keeper. But again, this might be coming back.
On the tackle for the Wolves.
A second holding call, I believe, Sean, against the Tigers, and could be a result of some inexperienced players in there at this point in the ball game. But hasn't hurt him too bad. Still in scoring threat mode here. But definitely moving in the wrong direction. Back-to-back penalties there.
So they'll replay second down. And it'll be second and about 23.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a little boy by the name of Elijah who has lost his parents. He's by the ambulance. Elijah.
Man in motion to the near side.
Please.
Receiver open, but thrown behind him there in the flat.
Again, a young boy by the name of Elijah.
So that'll bring up third down for the Tigers. They can pick up a first. They're at the 1, I believe, Sean. So third and 20 on this play. Quarterback rolling to his left, throwing across his body, got a receiver open. Looked like he was held up there a little bit, ran into the defender, but there's no call, and we've got the player down on the field.
Walker took a big hit. Let's hope he's okay.
A little bit of a break in the action. I think we're going to hold it here, though, Sean. 7 minutes and 38 seconds to go in this one. Yeah, and you're right. I mean, he did take a big hit out there after released the ball. And Coach Mills anxiously looking at the quarterback to see if he's going to be all right.
Official timeout.
Yeah, you'd hate to see someone get hurt this late in the game. Walker getting his first playing time in this contest, and he's getting up now.
Yeah.
Walking off the field on his own power, so that's a good sign.
Yeah, it is. It looks like he's holding his left arm a little bit close to his side there. So hopefully that's a minor injury. But you got to like the effort out there from the third string quarterback. It looks pretty good. So we're ready to get the action underway again. 7 minutes, 38 seconds to go in this one, 42-6. Espinoza for a field goal try that kicks up and away. If it's long enough, it's good, but I think it's going to come up. Oh, and it does just creep over the crossbar. I thought that was short, Sean.
Espinoza. Bob, it looked like that ball hit the crossbar and went over.
I know, he had just enough leg. 34-yard field goal. Splits the uprights barely, and that puts Ephrata up now 45-6. 7 minutes, 31 seconds to go in this one.
Correction, that's a 41-yard field goal by.
Yeah, it did look like it was longer. Correction on the field goal. It's 40-yarder, so a good leg there on Espinoza and just barely creeped over the bar. So this one has really gotten out of hand here now for the Tigers, up big, 45-6. Have a running clock, you know, the 40-point score, but you know, we're one off that mark.
Clock is stopped. Currently at 7 minutes and 31 seconds left to go. Still some time for Wapato to find that end zone one more time.
Yeah, they could. Just got to be able to finish off a drive. And here's the kick. Decent looking kick by Espinoza. Brought in at about the 14. Good cut up the middle. Got a little bit of room. And a nice run back there. Nice return. Oh, and then player down on the surface.
That was Teddy Gonzalez
for the Warrior, or for the Wolves.
Return.
Yeah, I can't see who that is, Bob, but he is down and not really moving yet.
Not moving at all. We've got somebody down on the far side of the field as well. So an official timeout on the field, and we're going to step away for a short break and be right back.
The Dodge brothers' competitive spirit and engineering prowess started long before they built their first car, and will continue long after their latest, the most technologically advanced vehicle in its class.
So an unfortunate set of circumstances there. Sean on that last play had a couple of Wolves go down hard on the field.
Yeah, one Wapato player being carried off by his teammates. And we have one still down on the field. Look like he's getting helped up now by head coach Mills of the Ephrata Tigers.
Well, let's hope both those boys are going to be all right. And again, it's been a rough, tough contest here tonight. And had Tyler Lutz go down earlier in the ball game for Ephrata. So nobody wants anybody to get hurt out there. So let's hope these boys are going to be back for the next ball game.
Yeah, walking very gingerly off the field, Bob. I think you had it right. Might be concussion symptoms. Let's hope for his recovery.
Yeah, so 7 minutes and 23 seconds to go in this one. And Tigers up big, 45-6. A little bit of lull in the action due to the injuries, but we're about ready to get it rolling here again. And fourth quarter is sponsored by Car Crazy Window Tinting. And here we go with the play from Wapato. Three-step drop, looking for a receiver, pump fake, and got a host of Tigers going to bring him down for a loss.
Yeah, nice tip play by that Tiger defense. Another Wapato player down on the field. This time it looks like it's Javier Vela.
Yeah, and
holding a knee maybe, Bob.
Yeah, grabbing his left knee there and in a lot of pain, punching the ground there.
And Casey Helmick.
Unfortunate set of events here the last couple of minutes in this ball game, Sean.
Loss of 8 on the play. We have official timeout for an injury.
We're going to have an official timeout here for another injury, so we're going to step away for a quick break and be back after this. Another Wapato player being carried off the field over to the far sideline, Sean, and
17 to go for the Wolves.
Yeah, that's Javier Vela, Bob, being carried off by his coaches. Let's, again, hope he's okay. Too many players getting injured now late in this game.
yeah, you don't want to see this happening, and especially with such a wide margin of the score, and you just kind of hope that clock just keeps rolling and everybody gets out of here okay. Second 15 for Wapato. Freida's 26, a nice little dump screen over the middle for big gain there. Runner still churning, still fighting for yardage there, Sean.
Isaiah Carmona, he's made big plays all
That's
night.
complete to Carmona.
What a run there, but looks like another player down on the field for Wapato.
Good for 17 yards. And a Wapato first down.
Yeah, there's a big gain, a 17-yard run there. And again, people just kind of just dropping like flies out here right now.
Stephan and Brad Flanagan.
Yeah, I haven't seen it this bad all season, Bob. Players really getting hit hard tonight and having trouble getting back up.
Yeah, and you get the temperature dropping now, and so people cramping up maybe a little bit out there too. But let's hope they can finish this ball game. They got a gimpy lineman for Wapato trying to get up and get set here. So, yeah, 6.5 minutes to go in this one. 45-6 Ephrata. Here's a pass almost picked off there, and looks like a flag might be going against the Tigers here. They're going to call pass interference.
Pass intended for Cordova, incomplete.
I don't know if I saw that, Bob. I thought that was a clean play, but
yeah,
the ref saw it. The ref saw it a different way. So I'll bring up a first down now for Wapato.
Yeah, questionable call there. Looked like incidental contact there. Both people had a right to the ball, but yeah, flag goes against the Tigers, and they'll push the chains forward for Wapato.
Results in a Wapato first down.
Wolves up to the line quickly. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this one. 45-6 Tigers. Two-step drop, got a receiver out here in the flat. Pass complete. Nice positive gain. Ball on the ground. I don't hear a whistle, and now a late whistle to stop it.
That was Caleb Cordova.
Pass complete to
with
Cordova.
That reception for the Wolves. Tigers thought he dropped that ball, fumbled, but refs say his knee hit the ground first.
Yeah,
For Wapato first down.
So that's
8 yards. It'll be second.
An 8-yard gain there. So 2nd and 2 for Wapato on the 28-yard line of the Tigers. Trying to hand off. That play's not going anywhere.
Great defensive effort by the Tigers. Not giving up in this one, Bob. They want to close this out strong.
Yeah, big effort there. Two people coming up with the sack there, and
Salvador Rodriguez.
That's going to bring up 3rd and long here.
3rd and 9.
9 yards to gain for the Wolves. 5 minutes, 25 seconds to go in this one. All Tigers, 45-6. Four-step drop. He's in trouble. Got to scramble. Try to get some positive yards out of it, and does. Not enough for the first down, however.
That'll be just short. Be about 4th and 4. They'll go for it here, Bob.
Yeah, nothing to lose here.
Was a ball carrier.
Down big.
Stephan and Flanagan on the tackle for the Tigers.
2 wide receivers to the far side of the field for Wapato. 3-step drop, looking for somebody over the middle, and that was a gift. That was dropped. Should have been an interception there.
Almost picked off by Colton Hubble. But it will be a turnover on downs, so it'll be Tiger football.
Yep, 4:44 left in this one, folks. 45-6 Tigers.
Incomplete.
They're going to take them over on downs on their own 30-yard line.
Bob, I'd like to see everyone get out of this game with no more injuries. There's been too many tonight.
It really has. It's been unfortunate. Looks like you've got a Wapato player over on crutches on the sidelines, and so yeah, pretty banged up people out here tonight. So got a week to rest up, and hopefully they're back playing. So we've got a break in the action here. So we're going to step away for a short break ourselves and be right back.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
Nice positive gain there on first down for the Tigers. Puts the ball on Ephrata's 44. 4 minutes, 19 seconds to go in this one. Ephrata up big, 45-6. Man in motion to the near side, handoff. Looking for the edge here. Can't quite get it. Nice cut back. And a good gain there. Picked up about 15, 16 yards.
Nice tough run by Leland Burleson. Sophomore for the Tigers. We called his name a couple times late in this game. Real nice heads up run.
Yeah, good enough for a first down. Moves the chains. Clock's rolling. 3 minutes, 56 seconds to go in this one. Ephrata up 45-6.
First down Tigers.
Man in motion, handoff. Got a blockers out in front, looking to cut the edge there. Doesn't quite get it. Picks up 4 though.
Stephan was the ball carrier.
That was Jesse Stephan that time. First time we've called his name tonight.
Rodriguez
Young guys getting in some work for the Tigers.
Yeah, it's good to see out there. Yeah, getting some good game time experience. They're definitely going to need it come the stretch playoff run here. Tigers still in the thick of it, especially with a win here tonight. They got a tough schedule, though, coming up. I mean, they still have to play a couple of big powerhouses in the EPvsWAP before this is all over. Haven't gone up against Prosser or Eberg, two of the top 2A teams in the state.
Give it back to Burleson again. First down and some.
Yeah, good looking run there by Burleson. And that's going to move the chains.
On the tackle.
You're right, Bob. We saw Prosser in action a few weeks ago taking on Quincy. Boy, they have one potent offense.
15-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, they can score at will, and they hung 80 points on the board 2 weeks ago against Wapato. Man in motion, handoff. Short gain here. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go.
Stephan was the ball carrier.
Stephan again, but he turned that ball over, Bob.
Fumble
Wapato
on the play.
will have one last chance here on offense.
Yeah.
Ball is recovered by the Wolves.
So that, yeah, the turnover gives the ball back to the Wolves. Wapato's ball on their own 31, looks like, 32-yard line maybe. 2 minutes, 37 seconds to go in this ball game. All Tigers, 45-6.
Little miscommunication here by Wapato, trying to get things lined up.
Yeah, the referee's even trying to help them get in position here, so now they're forced to take a timeout. 2 minutes and 37 seconds to go. We're going to just stay right here. But this one has been all Ephrata, and largely due to a number of turnovers here tonight by the Wolves.
Yeah, Wapato's turned the ball over quite a few times. Ephrata's had a few turnovers themselves. Really a sloppy game by both teams, but Tigers have capitalized on the turnovers. That's the difference in this one, Bob.
Definitely is, and going to try to get this thing wrapped up here in the next couple of minutes. Been a long contest here tonight, Sean.
Yeah, and a lot of big injuries for both teams. Again, Tyler Lutz injured in the first quarter. Hasn't come back in the game. He's got ice wrapped up around his ankle. Hope he's okay. The big senior tailback. The MVP of this Tiger offense so far this season.
1st and 10 here for the Wolves. 3-step drop, and that quarterback's going down again.
Big sack by number 73 for the Tigers. That's Ethan Wall.
That was Ethan Wall on the quarterback.
He has come up big several times tonight here for the Tigers, Sean. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 12 on the 32. 5-step drop. Coming up in the pocket, got a scramble now. Not going to get much there.
Cohen's was the ball carrier.
Bring up 3rd down, Bob, and about 8 yards.
For the Tigers, gain of
Time keeps ticking away here, Sean. Under 2 minutes now to go in the ball game. 3rd down and 8 to gain for the Wolves. On their own 34-yard line. It's a handoff. Room to run around the left side. And a nice gain there and a 1st down.
Carmona was a ball carrier.
Yeah, that's Isaiah Carmona again. I love his effort, not giving up yet. Hey, time is still on the board. Give me that ball, coach. I want to make a play.
Well, and if you're the coach, you're looking for somebody out there to do something here and press him and come back for the next game. Another short gain there up the middle.
Right back to Carmona.
Quick substitution there by the Tigers.
Carmona was the ball.
A minute 17 to go. 45-6 Ephrata.
2 on the play.
2nd and 2. Excuse me, a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 on the 46. Rolling to his left. Got a defender in pursuit, and he's going to bring him down.
Was the ball carrier.
Yeah, Cohen's couldn't
track down from behind.
Get out of the way there.
Rodriguez.
Salvador Rodriguez with a big hit from behind.
3rd down, 5 to go.
And we'll have 3rd down and 5. Just about 40 seconds left to go in this one, Bob.
Yeah, this one's all but over here, Sean, and a great effort by the Tigers here tonight, and just a little bit of sloppy work on both sides, but both teams have a little bit of improvement to they could come up with here tonight.
Rodriguez was the ball carrier.
And that will be a 1st down for the Wolves.
It is. It keeps the chains moving, and 25 seconds though left in this one. A little bit
gain of 8 on the play.
Too late here for the Wolves, but been a good, solid ball game for the Tigers here tonight. 19 seconds. Quarterback drops back, looking for a receiver down the sidelines. Has him open. That's going to be a late score for Wapato.
Hey, how about that? What a great pass by Cohens. Finds his big target receiver. That's number 88.
Cohen's pass.
Dewan Davis. Heck of a throw, heck of a catch. Love the fight by the Wolves.
That is something to build on right there, Sean. I mean, every time we've seen them throw the ball, they've made a decent gain out of it. They've gone away from that so much tonight and ran the ball and just really didn't give themselves much of an effort here tonight of winning this ball game.
Now, Cohens has a nice arm. We've seen him make quite a few nice throws. Yeah, Bob, very surprised.
2-point attempt effort here, and it looks like run to the far side is going to do it.
That was Romeo Cohen's on the 2-point conversion, which is good.
Yeah, 2-point conversion on a long run. And that puts the 14th point on the board for the Wolves, but they're trailing quite a bit here with only 10 seconds left on the clock. 45-14.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you leave the stadium, please look around you and take your personal belongings. Thank you in advance for picking up your trash and depositing it in a garbage can.
Yeah, fans starting to taper off here, Bob.
Heading for the exits.
Do the Wolves try an onside kick it or just kick it long?
Not going to do them any good. Might as well just kick it. But who knows? Who knows? You know what happens in high school football, Sean? Anything and everything.
Get some practice in on those onside kicks. Eh?
Yeah, well, like I said, you got to find something positive to build on, but I got to imagine they're going to kick this one away and just call it a night. Last couple times we've seen penalties on kickoff, so hopefully we won't see it here.
Rodriguez to kick off for the Wolves.
10 seconds to go in this one, folks. Been all afraid of here tonight. 45-14. Late score by Wapato. Nice run back here by the Tigers. Weaving in and out of the defenders. Almost to midfield here, Sean.
On the kickoff return, a 24-yard return.
Nice job by Evans. Anthony Evans has had a couple of nice runs in this one. There's 2 seconds left on this clock, Bob. Here's our last play of this game.
Probably a kneel down. Yeah, Freida's going to win this one big, folks. 45-14. They're going to improve to 4-2 in CWAC play and right in the thick of things.
Should be victory formation for the Tigers. But they might run a play.
It looks like it. Nope, gonna just take a knee, and this one's gonna be over, folks. And so Freida wins big, 45-14. We're gonna step away for a commercial break and then come back with the wrap-up.
Good night, everybody.
What's white and yellow and red all over? If you said the local book telephone directory, the one with the purple sunset on the cover, then you're right. In print and online at statewideyp.com, it features up-to-date local maps, community information, and a calendar of events. With a restaurant dining guide with full local menus and a reverse directory, you're sure to find the number you're looking for. It's the best way to get the information you need. Pick up a copy of the local book today or visit statewideyp.com.
Well, a big win here at Kiwanis Field for Freida tonight, 45-14 over the visiting Wapato Wolves. Crazy contest tonight, John.
Yeah, we saw it all tonight. Turnovers, touchdowns, a lot of injuries. Let's hope all those players are okay for both teams. But Wapato, yeah, too many turnovers, Bob. 5 turnovers in this game. And Freida have some good stuff to take out of this. They're capitalizing in the red zone. That was good. And let's an ankle injury look like. Let's hope he's okay because he's their playmaker on offense. They need him the rest of the way, especially at those big games against Prosser and Ellensburg.
Yeah, they do have a tough schedule down the road, but a big win here tonight puts them at 4-2 in conference play. So that's going to do it for our coverage here tonight. Want to thank everybody back in the studio for their great work and the camera people here tonight. And we'll see you next week in Moses Lake.